How are you? Traffic Rules and Regulations 1. Introduction. Do not drive without these documents: valid driving license, a vehicle registration certificate, Form 23, valid vehicles insurance certificate, temperament and vehicles certificate of fitness, applicable only to transport vehicles, valid pollution under control certificate on demand by a police officer in uniform or an officer of the transport department. Produce these documents for inspection. 2. Rules of the road. General rules: keep left on a two-way road to allow traffic from the opposite direction to pass on your right, and on a one-way road to allow vehicles behind you to overtake from your right. When turning left, keep to the left side of the road you are leaving as well as the one you are entering. When turning right, move to the center of the road you are leaving and arrive near the left side of road you are entering. Slow down at road junctions, intersections, pedestrian crossings and road corners, and wait until you are sure of a clear passage ahead. If you are entering a main road where traffic is not being regulated, give way to vehicles passing on your right. Hand signal. Right hand signals are necessary at certain times. When slowing down, extend your right arm palm down and swing it up and down. When stopping, raise your forearm vertically outside the vehicle. When turning right or changing lane to the right-hand side, extend your right arm straight out, palm to the front. When turning left or changing lane to the left-hand side, extend your right arm and rotate it in an anti-clockwise direction. To allow the vehicle behind you to overtake, swing your right arm backward and forward in a semicircular motion. Hand signal. Left direction indicators. Better use directions indicators instead of hand signals, and both in case of any emergency. Wearing a helmet for two-wheeler drivers is a statutory requirement. The helmet must conform to the ISI standards and should bear the ISI mark. Helmet works as a shield for your head in case of a mishap. It is designed for your individual safety and not as a cover to avoid legal prosecution. For complete safety, tie the strap properly, otherwise the helmet may slip from your head in case of an accident head injury. Turban-wearing Sikhs are exempted from using a helmet. Do not park at or near road crossing or on top of a hill or on a footpath. Too near a traffic light or pedestrian crossing. On a main road or a road with heavy traffic. In front of or opposite another parked vehicle to cause obstruction. On roads that have a white line. Near a bus stop, school or hospital entrance. Right next to a traffic sign, thereby blocking it for others. At the entrance of a building. Near a fire hydrant, thereby blocking access to it. Where parking is specifically prohibited. The registration mark of the vehicle should be clear, legible and visible at all times. Do not load the motor vehicle so as to obstruct the tail lights or any other lights or marks required on the vehicle for its safety. Do not drive on the one-way road except in the direction permitted. Reversing into a one-way street in the wrong direction is also prohibited. Do not cross the yellow line dividing the road even while overtaking. On roads with defined lanes, use appropriate indicator signal before changing lanes. Do not cross the stop line painted on the road when you stop at a road junction or intersection or a pedestrian crossing. In no case should your stationary vehicle project beyond this line. Towing is permitted only for mechanically disabled or incompletely assembled motor vehicles, registered trailers and sidecars. Vehicles other than these may be towed for delivery to the nearest garage or petrol pump in case of untimely breakdown. Use the horn only when essential and do not use it in a silence zone. Do not fit loud, multi-toned or harsh and shrill-sounding horns or alarms in your vehicle. Vehicles with altered silencers are also prohibited on the road. Directions given to drivers either through police officers regulating traffic or through road signs or traffic signals should be followed at all times. Violation of these is an offense. Maintain an adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision if that vehicle suddenly slows down or stops. A chart to guide you on minimum braking time required at different speeds is given on page 33 for your information. Do not brake suddenly except for safety reasons. On mountains and steep roads, the vehicle driving uphill must be given the right of way by vehicles coming downhill. If the road is not sufficiently wide, pull your vehicle to a stop on the side of the road and allow the driver going uphill to proceed first. When road repair work is going on, slow down and drive at a speed not exceeding 25 km per hour. Drivers of tractors and goods vehicles are prohibited from carrying passengers for hire or reward. In a tractor, the driver should not carry any other person, and in a goods vehicle, he should not exceed the number of persons permitted in the driver's cabin. Do not carry goods on a motor vehicle in a manner that may cause danger to any person, or load it thus that the goods extend laterally beyond the side, front or to the rear of the vehicle. Carrying of explosives, Inflammable or dangerous substances by any public service vehicle is also prohibited. Carry only one pillion rider on your two-wheeler. You must carry the rider only on the back seat. Do not allow any rider to sit or stand in front of you, not even children. It is not only illegal, but often becomes dangerous, because sudden braking may throw out the child or person hitting the vehicle in front. It is a violation of law to carry goods on your two-wheeler, as the rider may lose balance easily, leading to accidents.